Hey Gemini, I am doing a reading for you for the new moon in Libra, right? It's a fellow air sign, right? So there's going to be a very heavy focus on communication, right? Sorry, I have my dishwasher going. What was I getting for you? Oh, so before I had started your reading, I saw the Knight of Swords and the Death card, right? Like what I was getting for you, I feel like there's going to be some truths that are going to be revealed, right? And that's going to call in a complete transformation for you, right? We are in Mercury retrograde, right? So there could be some things with technologies that could have gotten a little carfunkeled here, right? Like, I won't even give any examples. I'm not going to give any examples. We're not going to call that into the universe. We're not doing that today. I learned that yesterday. We're not doing that today. I was talking about how kids skin their knees and coming up the stairs. Sure enough, my daughter tripped. Oh my goodness, we're not doing that today. We're not calling those energies in, right? And that's also the energy that I was getting for you here, right? Things that you are thinking as like harmless communication here, right? Gemini, I don't think you realize, like, when you're speaking, even though you're not feeling emotionally attached to it, it creates emotions in others, right? And you're pulling in group energy here, right? You're pulling in multiple energy, and so you're making people feel some type of way, right? And I feel like without you realizing, you know, what your communication is could be meaning to others, or it's creating very powerful results, right? Your words create very powerful results. And you're realizing that, you're seeing that, and I feel like you're being extra careful as to what it is you're communicating, what you're calling into your life here, right? Because Gemini, I feel like your power has been kicked up a notch here in this Libra season, right? Especially when it involves communicating with others, right? My mom always told me closed mouths don't get fed, right? And use that to your advantage. Like, speak on the things that you are actually wanting to call to you, right? Like, like, start talking about all the money you want to receive that day. Start talking about all the gifts you want to receive that day. Instead of talking about that bitch down the street, like, start talking about, like, the things you actually want. That way, hey, you can actually see those things too, right? Gemini, your words. The things that you are speaking at this time, like, I feel like you're just running in and like just saying something like so quickly, right? And then here it is. Like, I think it's very much that Knight of Swords. Scratch my nose there. I feel like you're the Knight of Swords there. I feel like you're coming in, and I feel like you're causing changes here, right? And I feel like it's almost like this newfound gift you have, right? Like, I feel like it's literally like the power to call things to you, right? Like, man, you have magic spell words here, Gemini. I feel like you've been given man, it's just with your communication. It's not even wanting to come out. Are we in Mercury retrograde? We are. Yeah. I feel like the things that you're speaking on, they're truthful. The things that you're speaking on, they come to pass. The things that you're speaking on, it's like you're foreseeing them, or it's something that you want to see, so you are actually like really speaking on them, right? Like, I feel like you're knowing that. I feel like you're almost like testing that out here, right? Like, I feel like you're kind of playing with your newfound gifts here, right? I feel like it's almost like when you're not noticing, right, that these things, like when you're speaking and like you're having conversations here, like you're just kind of like not really attached to the conversation, just conversating to conversate. That's when these like visions are coming to you here, right? Right. Ten of Swords. I feel like at this time, like it's almost like you're able to foresee when things are about to go like crazy. We have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I feel like you're gonna see when somebody's, about to get you, when you need to have your back covered, right? And I feel like that's really helping you at this time, right? I feel like you're protecting all sides of yourself here. I feel like this is giving you like ninja skills, right? Like it's like you're giving yourself a heads up of like of what's to come, what's to happen, right? Like what energies to be on the lookout for, right? Like I feel like you're almost like I feel like it's even like the things that you're saying, I feel like it's helping you like stay like keeping the karma from coming back to you here, right? I feel like you're getting like real wordy, like you're using like double negatives. I feel like like the other day I was telling my daughter, no, because she lost her first tooth, right? And she was like, Mom, are you the tooth fairy? I was like, no, I'm not no tooth fairy. And I'm like, you'll appreciate that in 5th grade. You'll understand what I'm saying. And, it's like you're being very mindful and very, very wordy. I never lied to you. I am not no tooth fairy. I feel like you're being so careful. You're talking to people and saying just what you need to say, how you need to say it, right? And it's keeping yourself clean, right? Like I feel like it's protecting you from that's way too many, from anything that could be like traced back to you, that's something that could that's a little manipulating. Gemini. Gemini, you're smart. I feel like that's what I'm saying. You're watching your word. You are literally watching your words. You're keeping yourself clean. I feel like as you're speaking, you're also paying mind as to like the things that you're talking about, right? Like I feel like it's almost like you're putting them in your memory bank, right? Like that way, when these situations do come back, because they're going to circle back. You spoke it out into existence. It's going to come back to you, right? I feel like you're remembering like the things that you're talking about, the things that you're saying, so that you can be like, oh yeah, I did talk about that. That did happen today. I feel like Gemini, I feel like you're kind of like excited with yourself. Like even if it's like even if it's like things that really hurt you or really broke you down or really like kind of killed you here, like I feel like I feel like you're still like excited. I feel like you're still excited that like you knew these truths before they happened. It's like I can't even be mad because I already told myself all these things would happen. I can't be mad. Like I feel like you're knowing that and you're understanding that. I feel like you're kind of understanding like the push and the pull of the universe, like the give and the take, like what you're putting out and the coming back of it. Like Gemini, like I feel like you are balanced within yourself. I feel like you're having a deeper understanding here, right? Like even the bad stuff that you're going through, it's still making you excited. It's still getting you pumped up. Like I feel like you're just understanding like how powerful you are and how cool that is, right? Man, Gemini, I feel like I feel like your psychic gifts have been like kicked up a notch here. Definitely kicked up a notch. And it's definitely with your communication, right? How you're conveying yourself to the world, even your thoughts, but especially, I'm getting it very much like how you're speaking to other people, right? If you're speaking like to another person, even if it's one-on-one, even if it's a group of people, like the return of it. See, it's like the return of it. I feel like it's like somebody juggling here, like, you know, it's the return of it. Like, that's the cool. It's like the ebb and the flow of it, you know? Oh, Gemini. Nine of Swords, yep. It's these truths that are coming in for you. I feel like that's almost like encouraging you to like go out and like speak more of your truth, share more of your voice, right? Like as you're gaining this power, as you're gaining this strength, like I feel like that's like encouragement. Like even like the bad stuff, like it's like encouragement. It's like okay. Like I feel like you're building up energy, you're building up money, you're building up like it's almost like spiritual money as well as physical money, right? And so I feel like that's like amplifying you here, right? And I feel like it's like encouragement, like okay, so this is my gift. This is the gift that I was given. This is where I'm supposed to find, you know, my truth. Help others people find their truth. You know, help people that are in need. Help people, you know, like I feel like you're using your gifts like wisely, right? To help like better certain people's situation, to help them have more understanding. I feel like your gifts have helped you get so much understanding here, right? And I feel like you're wanting to like share that with the world here, right? And not like force like your vision or like your side of how things should go or are going, right? Like I feel like it's literally just like, well, maybe if I like give these people a word here, what is going on here? Maybe if I give these people a word here, it might like change their life, it might change the world, change their circumstance here, right? Like I feel like you don't want to like keep like your gift, your power to yourself here, right? Like you want to be able to like go out there and like share with the world, help the world out, right? You see like the changes that it makes in your life, and maybe offering like a piece you know, a piece of your energy here, right? Like that could help another person out, right? I feel like you're not afraid to speak up for things, right? I feel like you're not afraid to. I feel like you've almost been like no, I'm not gonna say that. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Once again, like it's that ebb and that flow energy that you have going on here. I feel like once again, when I said, oh, I'm not gonna say that, and then the Four of Pentacles came out. Like I feel like there's certain things that like you're getting like told, hey, you don't have to share that part. You don't have to. Like I feel like you're learning, like, hey, I don't have to come in like guns a-blazing every time, you know, like I don't have to like whip in and like, you know, like bust through the door and like share it that way here, right? Like I feel like you're learning discernment. You're learning like scratch my nose there. I feel like you're learning like when to share things, how to share them, like holding yourself back, right? Like not being so in your face with what you think, with how, you know, how you think things should go, right? Because the information and the things that you're getting, that's not for everybody, right? It's for certain people, right? And learning like who those certain people are. So I'm not picking my nose. I didn't pick my nose. Learning who those people are, right? and what to share, right? Like I feel like you're gonna have a very strong intuition, a very strong feeling as to how to share things as well, if you should even share them. I feel like at this time, you're almost like keeping yourself more quiet, right? And then when you are feeling pulled, like that's when you're coming in like this, right? I feel like you're keeping like the harshness of your communication kind of at bay here, right? I feel like the things that you are holding back though, like that is money, right? Like you're not telling everybody. Like I'm like this with this Four of Pentacles. I'm almost seeing like the High Priestess card here. Like she knows the secrets, but she's not sharing them with everybody. Like he has the money, but he's not sharing it with everybody. You know, like that's kind of how I'm seeing like this knowledge, the things that you're foreseeing, the things that you have knowledge on, right? Like you're sitting on it until it's needed, right? It's almost like you're wielding it for your benefit here, right? You don't have to share everything you know with everybody. You don't have to share you don't have to share all your secrets. You don't have to share, you don't have to tell everybody all your secrets, all everybody else's secrets, like there's some things like in your personal life that and it's the same thing with these truths here. Like once you've been given like this knowledge and these truths, I think you're starting to realize like, hey, like just as much as I value my secrets, so do other people, right? And these secrets aren't for everybody to know. They're just for you to know. You don't have to tell the whole world what's going on, like we all have eyes and ears. We all have our senses, like you don't have to share. And that's what I think you're realizing. You're holding back from like sharing like a lot of these truths, a lot of this knowledge, a lot of the things that you're intuiting, because that when you're sharing people's secrets, when you're sharing people's truth here, like that's for them to share, right? And people get touchy, people get sensitive, like people you don't want your best friend running around telling all the secrets that y'all had at your sleepover, and the same thing, like a lot of the time, like these secrets that you're getting, like these are just secrets just for you to know, like just the information for you to, not for you to have to do anything with, right? And I think you're like coming to learn, like when you are doing things with this with this like secretive energy that wasn't really for you to do anything with, you're realizing like when you're speaking out on things that aren't for you, it causes a lot of fights, it causes a lot of upset, it causes a lot of hurt feelings, right? Like Susie and Bob did not need to know. Like I feel like like this is Susie and Bob, like I feel like it caused a lot of hurt feeling, like I feel like this could be you here, like you're like, yeah, I told the truth, I help people see, but no, like you just made them sad and you made them run away, like you didn't help people see or understand anything here, right? You have to allow like people to like come to their truth and their understanding in their own way, not force it on them, not push it on them, not like that. When you're forcing things down people's throat, they get upset. People don't like that. I know. I know they don't. And so I feel like as you're like learning these things, like you're learning, okay, I don't have to tell everybody everything, right? Like some things are just for me to know and just for me alone, right? What is this Three of Wands? You know how, okay, like this is, okay, so you know how like Kanye or like Trump, you know, like they're out there like typical Gemini, you know, but like and just saying everything. Yeah, you don't have to do all that. Like, yeah, that's what this energy is calling you for. Like, yeah, sometimes what they're saying is true or funny or whatever, you know, like, but did you have to say it? Did you have to get on Twitter? You know, it's the same thing like that. Like, you didn't have to tell everybody that, you know, like that wasn't for the whole world, you know, like everybody didn't need to know like the truth, you know, how, what your truth is, you know, like, sometimes it's best just to like keep the rest of the world out of like how you see things, right? Yep. And we have the Hierophant. Yep. It's higher learning. Like these visions that are coming in, like you're learning how to be like more responsible with them, how to respect them more, how to like have more understanding for them, like how to value them more, like making more of a commitment. It's like when priests take their oath here, like that's kind of how I'm seeing it. Like when priests take their oath, like, and these people are like down here like confessing their sins, like you can't go and tell like Sister Mary Josephine, you know, that like, you know, what these people confess to you in the box, like that's the type of energy that we have here. It's like almost like as your gifts are progressing, like you're having to become more serious with as to like the things that you're sharing with others, right? Like as you're learning secrets, you can't go and tell the whole world like the stuff that you're learning about people, right? It's for you alone, right? It's for you and, you know, your higher self, for you and God, for you and your angels, for you and your spirit guides, like for you and your, you know, protector of, you know, Zimbabwe, I don't know. It's literally just for like you and like the people that you call on, right? You don't have to go and like discuss this with people. You're taking the knowledge that you're being that you're receiving like a lot more serious, right? We have the Six of Wands, yeah, and that's going to bring in success for you here, right? Yeah, that's just going to help you along your journey here. Learning how to say things, learning where to say them, and to whom. Is that whom? Is it who? Whom? Like that's going to bring in success for you. Let's do it. I feel like this is allowing you to like become a leader, right? To help out other people more, right? I'm not going to take that one. I forced that one. Death. The Tower did come out, but I didn't take it because I felt like I forced it, but I don't think I did. Once again, that Death card came out, that transformation. A lot of Scorpio energy here. These visions that you have, when you begin to look how it goes from the Six of Wands to the Death. You see, it's almost like you transformed here into like the Death, right? It looks like the exact same, doesn't it? I feel like this higher learning like came in and allowed for like complete transformation for your life, right? I think this is a good thing. We have the Six of Wands here with it, right? The changes that are coming in, the changes that are being implemented for yourself here, it's going to be very helpful for you. It's going to help you. Yeah, a lot of things are, and I feel like you're having to like let go of a lot of people. And then look, we have the priest down here. We have a priest down here, you know? I feel like you're having to let a lot of things go, a lot of people go, right? I feel like your spirit, I feel like you're letting more people go as your spiritual practice deepens, right? Like it's the priest down here that's praying here, right? And all these people around him are kind of dead, right? I feel like it's as you deepen into this Hierophant energy, into this into this character here, you get more serious with your spiritual path, more serious with what you're doing within your practice, right? You're gonna have like success. I feel like you're gonna have more gifts. I feel like you're going through a big transformational time right now. What is this Ten of Swords? My arms are so hot. Oh my goodness. What is this Ten of Swords? I feel like, yeah, after this death, we have this Ten of Swords. I feel like you had to put a lot of things to rest. A lot of things that I felt like you kept allowing, right? I feel like you kept allowing people to come in, like different energies to come in and like take advantage of you. Like almost like use your kindness for weakness here. I feel like you kept turning your back and trusting people, right? And I feel like that kept hurting you here. We have the King of Pentacles. It could be with the King of Pentacles here. There could be a King of Pentacles that's really kind of trying to work against you here. Watch your back if you are around the King of Pentacles, right? He could be one of the characters that you're letting go here. If you're dealing with an energy here that has been kind of putting you in like swords in your back type energy, right? Like I feel like it's almost cyclical, right? Like I feel like it's like somebody who comes in and does something like rude, and then they do it again, they do it again. I feel like that's coming to like a final end, right? Like I feel like you're like really stopping this, like really putting this, like no, like you've taken from me enough, like you have enough, like, and I can't fit any more swords back here. Like I feel like you're putting an end to a cycle here. It could also be with the King of Swords. You have King of Pentacles, King of Swords, right? So it could be an air sign or an earth sign, right? I feel like these are characters, like you could be noticing like certain noises around, like when you're around these energies here, like trying to deter you, like keep you away from them, like sirens, you know, certain things like that, like trying to get you away, like trying to like show you, hey, like these are not good for you. I saw 2955. I feel like these are not energies for you. I feel like if you were to continue to allow these in, like, I feel like that's just going to kind of like keep hurting you here, right? And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like you're walking away from a King of Pentacles, King of Swords here, right? I feel like you don't want to hurt anybody, and you don't want to get hurt by these energies here, right? And I feel like you, scratch my nose there. I feel like you've already like foreseen how this will play out, right? And you know, and you trust in yourself, because like the visions that you're having, like, aren't they true? Aren't they true? So I feel like you're going to go ahead and like, put these things to rest, like, as you know that you should, right? I feel like you're trusting and believing in yourself here. I feel like you have like a deeper understanding as to like the things that you're seeing, right? I think you knew not to trust these energies here, and I feel like you're making the right decision to walk away, right? And it's not, I don't think it's just self-protection mode. I think it's also protection for those energies. I feel like, you know, you're so heavily protected here. And anybody trying to come in and like put you in this space, like, you already know like things don't end well for them, right? And so I feel like you're trying to do whatever like you can, 3131, to really prevent any farther damage, any more karmic return, right? What is this Two of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel like you let these energies go. Like, you have two masculine energies here, right? Like, that's way out of balance. I feel like you you let them go, like you let these energies go, let these people go, because I feel like you felt out of balance here, right? Like, here's your Gemini self. You know, this is a Gemini card here, for me anyway. Like, you're balanced here, right? And it's only, you only become in this balance once you let these energies go, right? I feel like they were like throwing you off, like they were putting too much weight on you, right? Like, I feel like you were having to worry and think and invest in these people here, and it was taking you off your game. It was taking you off of your focus of the things that you were wanting to pay attention to here, right? Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. I feel like they were just being shady. I feel like they were coming in and like stealing like little bits and pieces and parts of you, like stealing like your energy, your time, like your work, like your truths, the things that you had to talk about, the things you had to say. I feel like you're almost sneaking away, right? I feel like they were like kind of like taking from you a little bit more than, I don't think that they, I don't think these people realize like how much of your energy that they were like interrupting, right? I don't think these people realize to the full potential like what it was that they were doing to you, right? And I think as you're starting to realize that, like, hey, these aren't my people, you know, these aren't for me. I feel like instead of like trying to make like a big fuss or trying to make like a big scene about it, I feel like you're really just trying to like kind of inch out the door, you know, like trying to get away without people noticing here, right? Like I feel like you're not wanting to really invest any more time and energy into this because like, hey, they already went off without, you know, with your swords here. But I feel like it's almost like you're at a party and like, I feel like you keep like, I feel like you're sneaking out the back door so nobody sees like you leaving because like you don't want people to force you to have to stay, right? Like I feel like you're so heavily protecting yourself and what it is like that you have here, like it's almost like your balance, your happiness, your, you know, like your love energy, like I feel like these people were just throwing you off, and I feel like it's like necessary for you to like, yeah, that is your next direction, to like kind of sneak away so you're not like hurting anybody's feelings, you're not upsetting anybody, you're just literally going to focus on you, right? We have 2 2s here. I feel like you're just trying to get away so you can focus on what it is you want to do, right? Without having to carry all these people around with you, you know? I feel like you kept trying to, I want to come too. I want to come too. You know, like all these people, it's like, oh, I just want to be alone. I feel like people kept like, I feel like these were just distractions. And I feel like you're trying to get away and like, sneak away so you can have like, time for yourself. Focus on what it is you want, right? We have the Magician. That's why you're sneaking away. You're sneaking away so you can focus on, once again, yourself, your energy, what it is you're wanting to bring into your life here, right? What you're wanting to call into the world. Yeah, I feel like it was getting kind of hard for you to manifest things for you in your life when you had all these people like pulling on you, right? It was hard for you to like really get into focus of what like you're wanting, of what you're trying to cultivate here, right? What is this Knight of Swords? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. When you start like almost like putting your foot down, when you start speaking your truth, when you start focusing in on yourself, what you're manifesting, what your words are, I feel like when you start like putting more emphasis on what you have to say, on what you think is true than what other people are like having to say, what other people are trying to tell you, right? That's where you're gonna find your Wheel of Fortune. I feel like other people's truth is not your truth, like your truth is your truth. What you have to say, the words that you have to offer, the things that you believe in, that's where you find your magic. That's where you find your gold. That's where you find your money here, right? And putting less emphasis on others, right? Like, you're a magician. You're a magician. Magicians don't have teams. They're a magician. Magicians don't have teams. It's just the magician, right? There's the audience. Yeah. Like, are you part of the audience or are you a magician, right? Like, I feel like your magic was just like cultivating like too much of an audience, and like the audience was wanting too much from you here, right? And it's like, well, no, the audience has to be quiet and like listen and watch, like I'm in the middle of my magic tricks. Like, let me focus. Let me, like, let me do my magic, right? And I think you're realizing that, that it's not an interactive magic show. The magician needs to focus. I don't think you were running a circus here. I think you were literally just being a magician, like you have to remember, like, what is it you're trying to have? Are you trying to run a circus or are you trying to be the magician? Yep, and then we have the Strength card. I feel like you've been given like the power to like stop things and like their tracks here, right? Like if anything was coming in trying to like interrupt you, trying to get in your way here, like I feel like you've been like given like the power to like, no, it's okay. Like, no, we're gonna, like, I feel like that's a part of your magical power here. Like being able to like refocus people's energy, being able to almost like redirect things, right? So they're working out more for your benefit instead of like working out against you, right? Like true power of manipulation here, right? I feel like you literally have just been like transmuting energy for like people that like look like angry beasts, people that act like angry beasts, right? I feel like you've almost become like a soothsayer. Like you're able to like come in and like soothe and like change the minds of others to like work out more for the benefit as to like what you're wanting here, right? Like almost like a delegator, right? And I feel like you have people that are actually like listening to you here, right? That was too many cards. And then we have the Six of Cups. Yeah. This could be with animals, with children. Like I feel like if somebody's like upset, or if somebody's like, you know, just going bananas here, right? Like and this could be with children as well. We have the Six of Cups. I feel like you're able to like almost get childlike with them, and like bring out like this sweet, nurturing, caring energy for others that that is almost healing for them, right? Like, so it's a benefit for you, right? Because you're calming them down, you're help redirecting them into like more of a positive direction, into a positive nature here, right? But it's helpful for them as well. Like I feel like it's helping like people heal like some childhood issues that they could have, right? Like I feel like you're almost like a mother figure, or like a father figure to others, right? I feel like you like I don't feel like you're using this energy like negatively. Like I feel like you're using this energy to benefit yourself and others, right? I don't think you're using it for like bad manipulation. There's good manipulation, there's bad manipulation, right? Scratch my nose there. I don't think you're using it for like self-gain, or to like just get what you want. Like I feel like you're doing this like literally like for the help of others, right? Like redirecting them into more of the direction that they're needing to go for their benefit, right? Something that is more healing. And it helps them find their truth here, right? It helps them find out more as to like who they are and like the direction that they're supposed to be going in, right? What is this Four of Pentacles? Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're holding back from a lot of group endeavors here at this time. You could be holding back from parties. Once again, like you were trying to sneak out earlier from, from being around these people. I feel like you're literally just kind of holding yourself back. Like if you are in a group of people, if you are, like at a get together or something like that, like I feel like you're just kind of holding back your words, holding back your actions here, right? Like I don't feel like you're like being extravagant in your face here, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you are literally just kind of like holding back from whatever a group is offering here, right? And we have the Ten of Wands. I feel like because there's strings attached. I feel like that there's going to be baggage and burdens that come along with this here, right? Like, I feel like there's a group of people here, and I feel like they keep offering you stuff, right? But the things that they're offering you, like, they're pretty heavy. Like, it comes with a price. It comes with a price tag here. And I feel like you're holding back from that. Right? Like, I feel like you're not accepting things that have strings attached. You're not accepting things where it's like creating more karmic bonds with people. Right? I don't feel like if it's something that you should do, something you have to do, like something contractual here, I don't think that you're doing that, right? I feel like you're holding back. Even if it seems like something really cool, like I feel like you're not wanting to put yourself in situations any longer where it gives people the opportunity to do this, right? What is this Five of Swords? I feel like that, because I feel like you've kind of closed off some ways of giving and receiving with with some people, right? Some people that were like overly taking. And I feel like that that could have upset them here. Like, I feel like you have people coming in and like offering you like a whole lot of things, right? And I feel like you're almost like using your words to like to kind of like scare them away here, right? We have like the four, we have like, no, we have the Four of Swords here. I feel like even though like you could have cut some people off, like I feel like they're still like, they're still here, still waiting around for you. I feel like you've almost like had to like use your words and kind of gotten like a little sharp here. To kind of make your stance known, right? Yeah, we have the Chariot. Yeah. I feel like you've had to like use your words. Like I feel like people kept trying to come in, and you kept holding back, right? And I feel like it just got heavy. And so I feel like finally you had to like let people know, like, hey, like, no, this is how I really feel. This is how things really are. Like I feel like you're getting very clear cut and very to the point here. And I feel like you're holding firm on that. I feel like it's even like the words that you chose to use. Like these are words that you've been thinking on. You know, like you were very firm with what you said. You meant what you said. You said what you meant. And I feel like that's the only way to let like these people move on, for you to move on, right? Is for you not to be holding back. I feel like the more you're holding back from people and like really sharing what it is that you're needing to say, that's going to become heavy on you, right? And the more you're free flowing in this space and really setting people straight and like meaning what you say, that allows you to move on. That allows them to move on. Like you have to speak it very clearly into the world so that there's no confusion, right? I feel like the more you held back, like the more like confusion there could have gotten, right? And that's not good, right? Like you don't like being left in the dark, and you don't want others to be left out in the dark either, right? You want people to know very clearly like your stance, very clearly as to like what you believe, like what your thoughts are on things, right? And so that there isn't room for confusion, so that there isn't room for error, so that people don't get their feelings hurt and you don't get your feelings hurt either, right? Let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy here. Just one. Use your hands. I feel like you have magic hands. Gemini, Mercury does rule the hands, right? I feel like at this time, the more you're like using your hands, I feel like the more like soothing you are for yourself and others here, right? Once again, I feel like you have magic hands. I feel like you could be like a massage therapist. You could be an artist. You could just do a lot of like projects, a lot of like speaking with your hands, like a lot of things. There's a heavy focus, especially in this Mercury energy, of hands here, right? And we are in Mercury retrograde, I think, still. So be careful as to how you're using your hands, right? But you're going to begin to notice like the beauty that your hands actually can create, right? All right, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I will see you all next time. Bye.